Do you ever feel upset and sad when you face a hard situation, like a tough project at school, an argument with a friend, or a tough job at work? It's important to remember that how you feel about yourself, your self-esteem, can be affected during these times. But don't worry, there are ways to stay calm and feel good about yourself even when things are tough. Let's learn some simple tips to help you feel confident and happy no matter what challenges come your way. Imagine yourself as a dartboard. Everything and everyone else around you may become dart pins at one point or another. These dart pins will destroy your self-esteem and pull you down in ways you won't even remember. Don't let them destroy you or get the best of you. So which dart pins should you avoid? 1. Negative work environment. Sometimes people act like dogs, fighting to get ahead. They don't care about all the hard work you do, even if you stay up late and skip lunch. And when you need help, they don't offer any. This kind of behavior can hurt your feelings and make you feel bad about yourself. But don't worry, you don't have to play that game. There's a better way to compete, one that's fair and healthy. Just make sure you're feeling good and strong so you can show everyone what you're capable of. 2. Other people's behavior. There are some people who might not be so nice to be around, like bulldozers who push others around, and brown-nosers who always try to impress others, gossipers who spread secrets, complainers who always whine, backstabbers who hurt others behind their back, and more. Being around these kind of people can make you feel bad and can even harm your chances of success. It's important to be careful about who you spend your time with. Surrounding yourself with friends who are positive, helpful, and treat you with respect will make you feel good about yourself and help you do your best. A happy and supportive environment is key to a successful and enjoyable life. 3. Changing environment. Change is like playing a game. It makes you stretch and grow, just like when you try a new sport or activity. Change can be tough at first, kind of like trying to be a green bug on a brown field, but the more you play with it and try new things, the better you get at it. And just like in a game, change is always happening, so it's important to be ready for it and keep learning. Think of change as a way to become a better and stronger version of yourself. Just like playing a game, it challenges you and helps you learn new skills. It's okay if change seems tough at first. Everyone feels that way sometimes. But the more you face change and try new things, the easier it will become. And just like in a game, change is a part of life that will always be happening. So it's important to be prepared and keep growing. Who knows, you might even discover a new talent or hobby that you love because of change. 4. Past experience. It's completely normal to feel upset and even cry when we're in pain. It's like when you fall down and bump your knee, you might say, ouch. That's okay, and it's a normal way to show that you're hurt. But it's important to not let that pain turn into fear. Fear can be like a monster that grabs you and won't let go. Instead of letting pain turn into fear, treat it as a lesson. Every time we make a mistake or fail at something, we have the chance to learn and grow. Think of it as a game. Each failure is just a level you haven't beaten yet. By using each failure as a lesson, you'll become stronger and smarter, and who knows, maybe next time you'll be able to beat that level and reach new heights. 5. Negative worldview. It's important to be mindful of what you're focusing on. There are a lot of negative things in the world, but it's not good to wrap yourself up in all of them. Just like when you're running, if you're always looking down at the floor, you might trip and fall. So it's important to look up and pay attention to what's happening around you. When it comes to building self-esteem, it's all about finding the good in bad situations. Instead of focusing on the negatives, try to see the positives. Think about what you can learn from a situation and how it can help you grow and become stronger. When you focus on the positive, you'll feel better about yourself and be able to handle anything that comes your way. 6. Determination theory. The way you are and your behavioral traits is said to be a mixed end product of your inherited traits, genetics, your upbringing, psychic, and your environmental surroundings, such as your spouse, the company, the economy, or your circle of friends. You have your own identity. If your father is a failure, it doesn't mean you have to be a failure too. Learn from other people's experience, so you'll never have to encounter the same mistakes. Have you ever thought that some people are just born to be leaders or happy all the time? No. Being positive and having self-esteem is a choice, not a talent. No one can just come down from heaven and say, now you have permission to be confident and improve yourself. Sometimes life can be tough and people around you can bring you down, but we have the power to choose what we bring with us in the fight. We can choose to wear a bulletproof armor of positive change by changing our attitude, behavior, and way of thinking. Building self-esteem means being responsible for who we are, what we have, and what we do. It's like at a fire that starts from within and spreads. When we have self-esteem, we control our values and mission, and that leads to self-improvement, honest evaluation, and determination. So how do you start building self-esteem? Be positive, be happy and content, be thankful, and don't miss a chance to give a compliment. Having a positive outlook will help you build self-esteem, your guide to self-improvement.